everybody. We're going to do the high school today, and we're going to go ahead and show you where all these items are, what you can see and look for. They all appear in the same location, which is the very front lobby. We're also going to show you how to tell where in the school the light box is and how quickly that can be done. There's also the biggest fear the high school tends to have is just that it seems so big, but really it's pretty easy to find the ghost in them. Usually the ghosts will start making noise or something, and a lot of the times you can track it that way. And there's also the fact that, like with the smaller places, temperature does help with finding the ghost. I'm gonna go ahead and hop right into it. Um, let's give the OBS a minute to catch up here. Alright, we're going to hop right into the high school. I'm going to show you where all the objects are. Hiding in the high school is kind of difficult. I won't lie. One of the easiest places, though, to hide is the library. We have witness an event, photo, and EMF reading. I might be able to pull that off. Now, we can see that it's not in the two locations that normally I have them, which is under one of the staircases. It's actually upstairs. And upstairs, they only show up in these two rooms, apparently. I've never had it show up over here, but I have always, usually if it's not downstairs under these staircases, it's in this room over there. So the electricity box is gonna be on the left-hand side. I don't know if I have it set to, no, it's automatically on, okay. What I like to do is here's where you're going to find a music box. I like to turn on the hallway light that I'm going to be going down. There's your hand. Your Ouija board shows up over here. You've got your summoning circle right in the middle. Voodoo doll shows up on this bench, and if we come over here, we'll find the tarot cards. The mirror also, it shows up over here against this wall. So you got the Ouija board over here and the mirror over here. We're going to start on this side, so I'm going to go ahead and turn the lights on in the hallway over here. And we're just going to start going through each classroom and just step inside for a second to see what the temp is. It's the quickest way I have found to finding the ghosts. Outside of if you get lucky and they start making noise right away. Nope. And if you've been watching and you've been wondering how I've quickly decided a ghost is somewhere and I haven't said anything, it's because if it drops under 40 degrees, it is usually the ghost room. If we hit 40s, usually, unless the temp outside is cold, you can pretty much say that you're either right near or you are in the ghost room, unless it's twins. That's why I have a tendency to look for under 40, because with the twins, one of the ghosts won't be as chilly as the other ghost. And you want the one that's coldest, because that's the one that's more likely to give you all the evidence. Especially since twins need freezing temps. I'm hoping it's not in the worst room possible. The other scary part about the school is, even if the ghost hunts, you're not guaranteed to know that it's hunting. Because it's such a big area. I'm just taking us right back out to the front. I'll go ahead. I've already checked the left, so I'm going to go over here and check the right. It doesn't look like it might be downstairs. Now with the library, this is the easiest room to hide in because you can come back here and stand behind that bookcase. Some people have hidden under the stairs. It's not a really good place to hide. It's not intended to be a hiding place. In the school, it's mostly you gotta get lucky and be able to loop things because otherwise, usually, you're not gonna get away from the ghost unless you're just that far away from its spot. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this hallway light on so I'm not draining my sanity. I'm starting to think it's not downstairs. Yeah, I don't think it's downstairs. I've already been in that room. Once again, go back towards the front. Gymnasium is like the worst room for ghosts. I know some people like the gym for ghosts, but I don't. I think that it's one of the worst rooms because it's so freaking big and dark, and the cameras don't really catch the whole room. You end up having to use every single camera just to catch things. Alright, so we're going to turn on this light because this is where we're at. Check this room first. Nope. I'm going to come down here. I'm not hearing anything. This is a quiet ghost. Might be a shade. I think I just heard something get thrown. Maybe that's a hiding place. I'm not sure. Like I said, in the high school, I've never had the nicety of actually escaping. Given that we haven't found it yet, chances are it's going to be on this side. Next door. Yep. Not a mare. Possibly a djinn. Um, we're just at a staircase. Okay, we're gonna go this way. Okay, that's not the right one. I'm trying to find the closest staircase, hoping it doesn't hunt before I do. Okay, here we go. It's on the left-hand side of the school. Alright. So now that we know we need to go up the left-hand staircase, it'll be a little bit easier to get back to the room. Okay, our sanity is fine, so I'll just grab these. We want to go in this side so we don't take up as much sanity out of ourselves. It's in the lecture hall. No, it's not. No orbs. Let's check the temp again. Okay, so far not freezing. As soon as I'm back outside, I'm going to go ahead and mark that it's not a mare. I mean, you can duck into some classrooms and like try hiding behind a desk or something, but in all honesty, I don't know how well that would work. I've gotten lucky a few times just ducking into a classroom, but I honestly believe it is just that, just pure luck. I'm going to go ahead and grab a cross. Because even though that won't get me any... Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Nope. Nope. Wait. That, I almost got tricked. If it's a Gallu, this would be a bad idea. And seeing as I don't have... Okay, so we know it doesn't have orbs. So it can still be a Gallu. That took care of a lot of different things. I want to say it's a Gen because it turned the light on. But it's not freezing temps in there, and it needs to be freezing temps for a Gen. So let's go back in and do this again. I'd love to share more of the craziness of my friends with you guys, We have a horrible habit of very adult humor when I'm streaming. Ah, no response. Checking temperature again. Still not freezing. I don't think it's going to have freezing temps. But until I can be absolutely certain, I'm not going to I'm not going to mark that down. I don't think it's gonna though because it's just too high of temps. It's not dropping below 34. In fact, I don't think I've seen it go under 35. I'm still pretty high up there. This ghost is not draining my sanity at all. Which is really weird. Because I didn't turn the draining off or anything. It's still lit. It was throwing things in a different room just now. Where's the temp? It's still in here. Oh, okay, so we got EMF 5. Still could be a Gallu.
Slips away.
Okay. Still could be a Gallu. Let's see. I think we got both of those. We have 4 left. bouncing dots in there either. We're gonna wait here for a few seconds. I'm not gonna make any money on this, so I'm just looking to get the ghost and figure it out what it is. Yep, I don't think we're gonna get dots. So the reason why I'm not quick to grab the cross with the Gallu on the board, if you haven't looked into it yet, is because the Gallu can, when you bring in things um, like incense or the cross to try and um, stop it from hunting, I can actually piss it off and make it hunt faster. So it threw the books, so it can't write. Okay, it touched the door. UVs. Okay, we now know what the ghost is. And I heard it walk through the salt just as I was checking the door for UVs. So I instantly knew it wasn't a wraith. So we got UVs, and that makes it the Gallu. So it was a good thing I didn't bring a cross in. That would have been really bad. But there you have it. The high school isn't as scary as it might seem at first. It's not the easiest map, but it's not really the hardest map either, especially for its size. Um, let's go ahead and get our Gallu. And I hope this little adventure helped you out so that you can find your objects and that you know a little bit more about the high school and it doesn't seem as scary to you as maybe it did before you watched the video. It's an awesome place to do some hunts and stuff if you want to get a little bit more money than you're used to. Um, I'll play this one on solo, no problem. I actually enjoy the high school. It's one of the few large maps that I actually do enjoy. And I hope you'll come back and check out some more videos when I put them up. I do videos on Monday and Wednesday, and then I also do streaming on Tuesday on Twitch under Mims World. Uh, Feel free to join us, and we're probably going to be playing some more Phasmophobia next Tuesday, so I hope to catch you all there. Much love. Have a great one. Bye-bye.